All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdowns coverage of Survivor Ghost Island Episode 1. I'm joined tonight with, as always, Deborah G. and our special guest, Samantha Montalvo. How is everyone doing?
Fabulous.
Yay!
Good.
Well, I have to say, this episode just hit the ground running, as usual, and that's why we love it.
But there was no boat. Like, I was expecting them to all be on the boat, and then they grabbing all the stuff, the fruit, the chickens.
Glad they skipped that, though.
Yeah.
Because
they didn't get any chickens.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there judging all of their outfits as they're getting off that little boat. I'm like, why is this guy in a suit? What the hell is happening right now?
Well, you need layers. You need to dress in layers.
Yeah, but not in a layered suit. I mean, I'm like in Under Armour gear and freaking boots and, keeping the bugs out of my feet. Okay, so tonight we lost, who did we lose? We lost.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room first with the two people that have obvious doppelgangers?
Yeah, you're dying. I know you are. Go ahead.
I'm dying.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah. So you have Sebastian.
Right.
Who obviously looks like Sid from Ice Age.
Yes, you ruined him for me because this came up last night, and every time they showed his ass, I just kept picturing that thing from Ice Age. Yes.
And then you have Jacob, who is obviously Bob Ross painting the happy little trees.
I didn't even think about that until you texted me and said that, and I was like, shit.
I
Deborah.
think he's cute.
Why?
Why? I don't know. I like my guy short, furry, and funny.
I thought it was a trip. I really liked it. We've got 3 people in the chat room with us: Isabel, Lonnie, and Joy Khan. Thank you for joining us.
I'm sure Maria's in there too.
You know what? When you guys said doppelgangers, I really do think that I want to say her name was Jenna. She looks a lot like Sarah.
Really?
Yeah.
She does a little bit.
Look at it again.
Just smaller eyes, I think.
Unlike Sebastian.
Unlike Sebastian, who just had the biggest eye. Like, he gave E.T. a run for his money. Okay. and hey, Deborah, our friend, is back in the chat room if you want to go take care of that again.
Okay.
Well, we had, like I said, this was a great episode. And this is the reason why I love Survivor so much more than Big Brother, because they flat out start playing the game from the word go. There's no fucking around. Everybody's there, and they're there to play. We have 2 tribes. We have the Malau tribe and the Navidi tribe, which I all kinds of misspelled. So what do you guys think? This is like the first time I've live broadcast about Survivor. So,
well, for the Molalo tribe winning the first competition and winning all the shelter and the eggs and the rice and the fishing thing, Flint they sure did a shitty job in the first competition.
Well, here's the thing about that competition. I was a little pissed because I thought it was bullshit that they got to tap out and flip the puzzle to win all the stuff. If it got too hard, it's freaking Survivor. So to me, that was a participation trophy.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't win. You tapped out. You couldn't figure out a damn puzzle. End of it. That's all there is about that.
And the thing is that neither one of them were that close to winning it. They should have just let it go and...
Yeah, just let it go till somebody freaking... But the whole sand thing. They had the little sand thing going.
And he panicked.
Not a fan of it at all. But I like that there were some things that went on. Michael, who lied about his age, he's freaking 18.
Why? Why lie about your age? I think it would be to his advantage to appear younger and smaller. Do you know what I mean? Or
the kid was probably swimming around in his daddy's balls during season 1. I mean, for real. Why does he? I mean, the show's been on his entire damn life. You don't have to lie and say you're 22 and you're a real estate. Whatever. You're 18. Jeez.
Right. And that would make him look, you know, naive and maybe a little smaller to people.
Well, there
What's
was
the difference between 18 and 22, really?
Nothing. You can buy beer.
It's just a number.
That's
it's just a number. But
yeah.
in your head, if you see someone is 18, you think, you know, especially for the people that are probably, you know, in their late 20s, maybe 30s, they're going to think of him as a kid.
True. And there was that guy that played a couple of seasons ago that dropped out of his final year of high school.
Yes. What was his name?
I can't remember. That was so long ago. That was like last year.
Yeah, it was like the last season.
Yeah. Stephen Holden is in the chat room. He says, I don't watch Survivor. Just wanted to pop in and say how awesome you guys are. And I missed the last few chats live, so I really wanted to shout out. Well, you got it. There's your shout out. I want to talk about another guy, Donathan.
Tell me something about Donathan.
He's from Kentucky.
Yeah. Has he never seen a black person before?
Never.
Probably not.
Because obviously he's making a really big deal about, you know, playing with a black person. It's like he's never seen them before.
Well, my thought is
crazy.
I mean, I've never been to Kentucky, but I'm from the South, and I don't know. Here's the thing. The only thing I could think is this guy's accent was so thick that I'm sitting here thinking he probably has the same issues with talk text as I do. Like you talk into it and it says something completely different because talk text has something against Southern accents. Okay. I sound like a retard every time I try to talk text someone. Never comes out the way I want it to. Another thing that Sebastian and Chris, what are they from the Navidi tribe? Bromance.
I hate it.
I don't want to see. Yeah, I hated it too. I don't want to see that flourish at all. Like, no, that's got to end. So one of them's got to go. Getting on my nerves. We
have Dominic, who's like already being aggressive.
Before they even left the beach, he flat out said he didn't like the way they won. I can't really hold against the guy, but keep your trap shut, Dominic, a little bit longer than that. Just
very
saying.
Aggressive.
So we've already got, like you said, Jacob. Jacob. Okay, I have to cover a couple things about Jacob. I like him. I thought he was adorable. I'm sad that he's gone. I don't know what I don't know what he was thinking, taking his shoes off in the ocean and then thinking they wouldn't float away. And then what would I have? Like
he put the rice in his sock.
He put his rice in his fucking sock.
Dirty socks. Oh God! Now they got to eat the sock rice.
Dirty sock. And then when they get to the beach, he sits there and he goes, "Do you think there's an immunity idol on the? Do you think there is? Yeah, we do. Okay, I'm gonna go explore." And then runs off, and it's like, dude, you got to bring it down. Be stealth. Just say you got to go take a dump. Nobody's going to follow you.
Going for now.
Dig a hole and take a shit. No one will follow you. And here I am once again talking about bowel movements. Sorry.
I feel like there's still people that would follow you.
That's probably true. They would only follow me once, Sam. Once. That's all it would take.
Because if they did follow her, she would shit on command. Just saying. I would shit
because I have issues. Okay. There were a couple of people that didn't get a lot of camera time that I liked. I liked Wendell a lot. He was the furniture maker.
Philly. Whoop, whoop.
He was making stuff. I liked the way he and Dominic, you know, they were talking, and then Sebastian talked to Wendell like right after about, yeah, we got to get Dominic out. And then he went and told Dominic, and that whole thing started going. And during the first immunity challenge, I am like secretly sitting on my couch praying that the purple tribe, the Navidi tribe, loses, because I wanted to see that tribal council of Sebastian, Chris, and Dominic just sitting there going after each other. Because listen, I live for the extra. It's all about me with the extra when it comes to this stuff. Let's see what else do we have here. I'm horrible with puzzles. Actually, I'm horrible with every physical activity on the planet outside of watching TV and running my mouth. If running your mouth was a Survivor competition, I'd probably win hands down. I'd be a big threat. I'd be a huge comp threat. William Methling is in the chat room. He says, sequester Sammy.
Hey, Bill. Hi.
Say hello.
Nudie McBooty.
What else? Yeah. Okay, so we got to know what Ghost Island is about. When one of the twists is when you win the immunity challenge, your tribe gets to pick who goes to Ghost Island. And of course, Nativity. Is it Nativity or
Naviti?
Naviti. Okay, well, I'm going to say Nativity because I'm Southern and I can't pronounce shit. I'm like Donathan over here, whose name is all jacked up. I can't even get started on that.
I'm going to
start calling his ass Jonathan because that's what that fucking name is spelled like with a J. Just what is that about? Now I got to Google Donathan just to see where the hell that came from. But I like him. I'm not dogging on him. I'm just saying. They picked Jacob to go to Ghost Island after he blows a big volcanic sized piece of smoke up all their asses about how great the tribe is. Oh, we're the greatest tribe. We're this. And they're like, okay, well, you know, he seems like a good guy to save. And then they turn around and they pick him to go. And then, I don't know, I'm going to call a little bit of bullshit on this. I kind of felt like he decided to pull that other card out of his ass after they picked him just to say, oh, I didn't mean it. I was playing them. I don't know. I don't believe it. I
don't believe it. No.
I don't know.
The one thing that Jacob did say, he referred to himself as an indoor person.
Hell yeah. That's us. What do we call ourselves? The what? The shut-ins.
The shut-ins.
But he got the, what did he get? He got the
legacy advantage.
The legacy advantage that somebody else got and it didn't work. And he gave it to Morgan, who got barely any airtime. And I don't even fucking know who she is. And then they go to the first tribal council. And the first to go is Gonzalez. After she tried to pull some shit at the tribal council, she tried to pull that crap. Okay, am I wrong here? But did that crap start in Game Changers when people were getting up whispering?
Yeah.
I mean... So she pulled that.
That was really, really risky to get up and start whispering in people's ears. I think that really screwed her over.
I think that she kind of shot herself in the foot. What do you think, Sam?
I just don't like when people go after the obviously weak link. Like, they're not bothering you. Find something else to do. And she went right after him, like, right away. And I just don't understand it. It makes no sense to me.
I felt sorry for him. Like, he's just sitting there like this while everyone is chatting around him. And I even have in my notes, I felt so bad for Jonathan. I felt really bad. Exclamation point.
The second time they went to tribal, they should have taken out one of the strong people because it's their second time. They're obviously being weakened by two people. That was a good time to take out a strong player.
Well, they had two options. There are two options were Donathan or Gonzalez. And I have on here what they were saying about Donathan was he's weak, but yet they can control him. And Gonzalez was strong, yet she's, but she's strategic.
But first tribal, you don't take out someone that's strong.
Yeah. What was that, Sam? What were you saying?
No, just that they thought that she could flip just because she was talking to everybody. And I mean, I get that too.
Yeah. I just thought that was just for show. I kind of felt like she was trying to like have her moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be remembered. I'm going to start whatever. I thought that was ridiculous. There was another thing. So after all that, in the second part, Dominic in the Naviditi, whatever tribe.
Navidi.
Yeah. So what? He found an idol in the fucking dark. How do they keep finding these things?
Oh my God.
The dark. And he even said, I don't know how I found it in the dark. And he found Andrea's idol, whatever. I can't remember what these idols were. And then Jacob went and made a fake idol and then came back to the island and then sat there and just outed himself. I think if he had waited and let them question him instead of kind of just giving the information, you know what I mean? And saying, I got this idol and here it is and I'll use it and stuff. But I just kind of felt like maybe he kind of shot himself in the foot by doing that, but they didn't believe it anyway. I mean,
maybe he should have gave the idol to somebody and then kind of put a target on someone else's back.
It's true.
What sucks is that now that Jonathan is there and he didn't get an idol or any kind of, advantage, no one's going to believe him when he comes back.
No, he has the note. He has the note to say he didn't win.
See, that's what got Jacob is he didn't have the note. They even said, who is it that one of the guys said, look at this look at this Survivor super nerd. You would think he would have the note.
Right.
I don't know. Because Dominic had the note and he kept it with his fake idol because then he made a fake idol and showed it to the other dude. And he was like, okay, I guess this is legit Chris.
No, he was a little suspicious of it. He was suspicious.
Ken doll. Yeah.
What I want to know is when they get to Ghost Island and they break the thing, do they have to break it in order?
So that's
can they break any of them?
I think they can break any of them.
Yeah. I guess maybe they're... Yeah, so I guess maybe they're... Because he broke the one right next to the other broken one, so maybe they're under the assumption it has to be in order.
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of felt like I have on my mind, like Dom and Jacob. Both of them lied, and it was very obvious. I felt like the more they talked it, like, because what was his name? Dominic sat there and lied about having the idol, then turned around and told someone, okay, wait, I do have it, and then made a fake one and all that. And I just kind of was like, why do they open their mouths? Why do they say anything at all? But then again, I'm not a survivor. I've been picked for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the fake idol is going to blow up in Dominic's face. I'm just saying.
We've got, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm going to try in the chat room. Perishant Regahav. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name. They said, do you think Survivor will be a better show with live feeds? 2 months Survivor with live feeds would be awesome, I think.
I would like that.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't want live feeds for Survivor because I like not knowing Sam would think.
Yeah. They wouldn't be able to produce it properly.
Right.
Just
Sam, what do you think?
Like a screensaver.
It'd be a what?
It'd look like a screensaver most of the time, just a bunch of trees.
That's right. We'd be just watching them sitting around in their boxer briefs and
okay, so this is another thing. This is what I need to know. All these girls' boobs are popping out of their bras. Have they never heard of a sports bra? Are you not allowed to wear sports bras? I don't understand.
I would be wearing I would look like a granny on that damn beach. I would have on like skin tight leggings. I would have on rain boots, everything. Sports bra.
The bathing suits, like the rash guard ones, like for surfing. That's what I would be wearing. My fat ass would have those on.
But then again, I'm an A cup, I think. I don't know. I'm tiny. So if I had boobs though, I probably would have them out. Not during like when we're playing the game, like the actual comps. But I would be hanging out on the beach with my girls out, probably.
If you had
them. And then someone would probably say, please put them away. And I'd be like, okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mars. Hi, Mars. Mars asks, did they have the wood stick face idol Eliza used? I don't know. I think so. I don't know, because when you were on Ghost Island, they kind of just did an overhead, like I was trying to see what they had, but to be honest, I can't remember what anybody had. 36 seasons into this show. How the hell am I supposed to remember?
I believe they're going to use that. I believe they're going to use that. I think was that a real idol? Or was that a fake idol? The stick idol.
Know. This is 18 years of shows. I don't know.
Audience, people.
Somebody answer that question. That's digging too deep for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's talk about the second immunity competition that James totally blew. Dude went underwater for like 2 seconds and kept coming up. He was like a buoy.
Oh,
and I'm like, you're not even going under the water. And then
That
they throw poor Jonathan in there, and his little doggy paddling ass gets under there and opens up the. I mean, I felt so bad. And then they all, but even Jeff, I think Jeff Probst had Jonathan by his little boxer briefs getting his little ass in the water. It's like, he's like, this is what you're here for. Get in the water. I mean,
that was the only thing that made him do it. That's the only thing that made him do it. Jeff Probst telling him, you can do it. You can do it. It's
pretty bad when Jeff Probst is telling you, get the fuck in the water. Seriously, you're boring me. I can't take it anymore. Like, I just want Jeff Probst to go, I can't take it anymore. Why are you here?
I swear that would have been me. The one time I went scuba diving, or what is it, snorkeling. I went snorkeling. Yeah. Total panic attack. As soon as I got out in the middle of the water, complete panic attack.
Water's scary.
Yeah, because you look down and there's no floor, there's nothing. Yeah, so I had to take my daughter had to drag me back to the boat so I could drink alcohol. Yeah.
I'm telling, wouldn't it be something if they gave them alcohol before the challenges? Maybe that would be fun. I'd be for that. I'd be for them doing some kind of hardcore thing, but I just kind of feel like I'm so tiny, they would probably mistaken me for a ball. I would be hanging out in that water so long, and someone would try to toss me into the basket. But of course, Nativity or Navity, whatever, won, and they chose Jonathan to go to Ghost Island. And can I say something? I just want to put my arm around him. He is like, I feel like he made his fire and all, and then he broke the urn and he didn't get anything. It was like, sorry, he gave you like, and I felt so bad. I was like, he got in the water. He got balls. I mean, literally, he got balls.
He did it. He didn't want to do it.
I mean, can we do something? Can we reshoot that and give him something? Oh, we got people in the chat room. Mars and Blazer. Hello, guys. They're like, Phelan looks different tonight. Yes. I took my makeup off.
Phelan, you look so different. What did you do?
Bitch, I tried to get into Survivor mode, and this is what happened. Now I look like I'm on Survivor.
I think they're talking
about the hair.
I think they're talking about Samantha.
I wish I looked as beautiful as Phelan. I will never be that put together.
I need her to like do my makeup because
I know, girl. That girl needs to teach me how to do makeup because,
dude,
we need to do a makeup editorial
on social media. I just crack up everything she posts.
She's a trip. We miss her.
I sent her a private message once, and she never responded. I sent her a private message once. She never responded.
What?
Like, who's this girl?
Right?
We'll get her. We'll tell her to respond. What is the deal? So they send Donovan. Dude, I'm going to call him Donovan because that sounds more like his name. It sounds like maybe he should have been. Maybe in Kentucky they can't spell, and they actually thought they were naming him Donovan.
Maybe. This is horrible. No, I'm not even going to say it. It's horrible. It's horrible.
His mom's name is Donna, and his dad's name is Jonathan, so they just did Jonathan.
Okay, what was that?
I made it up. I said,
I fucking believe you.
I
know. His mama's name's Donna. His dad's name is Jonathan, and they merged the names. Okay, just that's how they do it down there, and that's how we like to merge names.
His grandpa's name is Don. His dad's name is Jonathan.
Right. It was, and they didn't want to do the junior thing because that's been beat to hell down here. We just don't do that. So
then they end up calling you Junior your whole life.
Yeah, Junior or Bubba. Do you know how many Bubbas are down here? And Sissy.
I call my cat Bubba sometimes.
No, that's like a thing down here. Little kids, like if you have a little boy and then you have like another kid and it's like a little girl, they like, go give this to Bubba. Go get, or get that for Sissy. I'm like, Jesus Christ, are you killing me? We're living up to all the ignorant shit you can think of down here. So James, when they go back, the whatever tribe, the Malulau tribe, he admits to ruining the day. He admits to ruining it and being completely. I don't know what the dude's deal was. I kind of felt sorry for him, but I'm like, you weren't even like, you got shown up by Jonathan, dude. Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
You blew that out of the water, literally. But it was funny how the target became Jacob. They went on this whole thing about, oh, we want him to feel safe. We want him to use his fake idol, blah, blah, blah. And they send Stephanie to go talk to Jacob. And then, he gets all comfortable around her, which is like, when you start feeling that comfortable, that should be a red flag. But that's just me. And he confides in her, I want Michael out.
He told her everything.
He told her, spilled that tea. Spilled that sweet tea everywhere.
She's not even the prettiest person.
I know, but he's obviously never seen titties that, like
she
that
had
before.
Him out. She had him out, and they sleep next to each other, Sam. They sleep next to each other. So you can trust the person you sleep next to. Please. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so Stephanie, of course, goes and blabs because that's what you do. She goes and tells Jenna, who had like barely any screen time. And is that the girl you said looked like, what's her name?
Sarah. Mm-hmm.
Sarah, yes, that is, yeah, okay. So we had the second tribal council, which was uneventful. And of course, they got James out. They took out a loyal player.
Which is stupid.
Which is very stupid.
Especially when your tribe is at a second tribal.
Yes.
Your team is sucking. It's a good time to take out a good one, like a strong person, and keep the loyal guy because you're just gonna keep on losing. Take out your strong people and force a merge.
Because they're starting to do, like, it's not quite a merge, but they mix up the tribes, like because they're going to do that next week. I saw. Oh, spoiler alert! Well, it's not spoiler alert. Everybody
told
watches
us.
The
Everybody,
yeah, they told us. Yeah. But they mix it up, and even Jacob said, that's coming, and you want to have a loyal person on another tribe. However, him giving Morgan the legacy advantage would have given him an advantage on another tribe if he had gotten on a tribe with her. That is really
too.
Do what?
He ruined her game too because he told them exactly who he gave it to.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, but she didn't tell anybody, did she?
Jenna.
Did she keep that information to herself?
No, she told Jenna.
Oh, did she?
No, different tribe.
Okay, what?
Right? Isn't Morgan on the other tribe?
Oh, I'm sorry. Stephanie told Jenna, but Morgan didn't tell anybody.
No, not Morgan. No, I'm saying Stephanie. Did she tell? She told Jenna? I didn't remember that.
Yeah,
she did eventually.
Yeah. Well, that sucks because that really puts a target on Morgan.
Yeah. So
unless Morgan tells them and confides in them.
So what they're going to do is once they get around Morgan, they're going to sidle up to her and be her bestie.
Yeah.
And get her to trust them, and then they'll vote her out and then steal her advantage.
I'm always rooting for the underdogs in a way because I've always been considered like a little misfit. I was never popular. I was never in the pretty crowd. None of it. I was always the nerdy little girl that knew everything there was to know about nothing. And that I'm talking about TV, movies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And when the Malau tribe or Malau, whatever, started talking about we could get Michael out, get the pretty people out and we could take control. I kind of felt like, yes,
do it.
Can do that.
Yes.
Listen,
you're already weakened.
I don't know the guy's name, but he was sitting in the back at tribal council. He's like all tan and he looks really old, but he's fit. I don't like his face.
Okay,
Oh.
I know who you're talking about, and I can't remember his name either. But was he considered one of the pretty people? Like he was hanging out
Yeah.
with.
I'll tell you who it is. Hold on. Brendan.
I don't know.
Brendan.
Brendan.
Oh, he was the guy that got
ears,
picked to be the leader
ears.
first.
Yeah.
Right.
They all look the same.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, it's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah.
You know, we got the stereotypical girls with the big boobs, and you know, I sit there and I watch them at tribal council, and all I want to do is run up to these girls and brush their hair and douse some of their faces with oxy swabs. Because damn, if I started getting acting like that, I'd be like, somebody vote me out. I can't live like this. That is crazy. And I'm not saying anything other than the physical conditions are unbelievable. That's why, like, I am not a nature. I told y'all my story about camping. I don't camp.
Oh, I have a horror story from camping.
It just doesn't.
I think you'll like it though.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'll tell you later.
What is it? Wait, tell us later.
Okay.
How do you feel about it, Sam? Would you fare well in those conditions?
For $1 million, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do anything I can for $1 million.
Yeah. I just think that they're so, when you get on a show like that, they're so strategic, and they're constantly playing the game, and they're up all night and they're playing the game. And that, you know, some people have asked me, like, what is the difference between Big Brother and Survivor? And I'm like, well, obviously Survivor, it's $1 million.
Yeah.
And you're really surviving. You're out there.
The difference is housing and food.
Yeah. Big Brother, you're lounging in a house. You take a shower and you bitch about if you are a have-not, and you have to take a cold fucking shower and eat slop. Get over it. You're not in
there's
nature.
air conditioning and electricity.
Yeah. So
I don't know though. I think I'd rather be able to like walk around and like sit by the water than just in the backyard of the Big Brother house or in a room.
Right.
No.
But on Survivor, there's
crazy.
Yeah. On Survivor, there's no toilet paper, so you know.
Listen, Allison would be having all kinds of issues. Okay, let me ask a question. And if anyone who's ever been on Survivor can answer this question, what do they do for the bathroom? There has to be like an outhouse or something out there. Nothing?
No, nothing. You go in the woods, or for pooping, what they call it is they go out into a certain part of the water, and they call it an aqua dump.
Yeah, somebody took an aqua dump last season, and they didn't do it. They did it downstream. Aren't you supposed to do it upstream?
I didn't know there was upstream.
Well, maybe that's a southern thing. Wherever you never want to do it in the direction the water is going to other people. And the girl took a fucking shit in the water. Excuse my French. Yeah, it was. And they like made a whole 5-minute segment out of it. Good God. There were people back in Survivor, like a moment in Survivor history. If you go, like you watch what it was like season 5, when they were in a cave, and the guys were pissing in the cave in the sand right by where they slept. I'd kill a bitch. Do you understand me? You don't pee anywhere near where I'm sleeping, or poop. Nasty. Mars in the chat room says, in Survivor you lose 20 pounds, in Big Brother you gain 10. So true. There is a designated area with a bunch of holes. As long as only one person goes, cameramen will not follow. Oh, okay. So if I go by myself, no one will follow me. Okay, good to know. When I'm never cast on Survivor. Good to know.
Right. So you just have to announce, I'm going poop.
I'm going number 2. I'm going in hole number 7. That's Allison's hole. I'm gonna put my initials in the sand next to it.
Avoid number 7.
Avoid number 7. I like that. I like that they're mixing up the tribes. Do what?
It's more filled than the rest of them.
Shush.
I will say there are no like chubbier people though. Like there's
that's
2 chubby girls, and
Yeah.
I see no thick thighs.
No, they don't. They didn't really have any big girl. Like they had like Jacob was a little big, but not really.
Yeah.
I mean, they had
Yeah,
they
none
haven't
of the
had
girls are thick.
yeah, they don't really have any thick people, but I'm kind of wondering though, maybe that's like a medical thing because I don't know if someone who really is kind of big, maybe they're not healthy.
Like
Huh?
Lauren
They've had a few.
from last season.
Yeah.
God, I can't remember last season.
It's a good diet plan. Yeah. So who are you girls who are you rooting for? Like I have someone picked out that I want to see do well.
Go ahead.
I'm hoping for Desiree to win because she's been homeless in her life. She has been through it.
Which one is she?
Desiree is the black girl with the
white hair.
The light hair. Yeah. It's like really short cropped light hair. So that's my girl.
I liked her. They didn't give her a lot of camera time. She wasn't on it a lot. I know it's kind of impossible to get it. I really liked that guy Wendell that I mentioned earlier.
Billy,
I liked his vibe. I liked the way he just he was helpful but not overbearing, gave his 2 cents, not overbearing, just kind of faded into the shadows.
The only thing with him is like he immediately like stuck up for Dominic, and I'm like, it's like too soon to stick up for someone. You've known him like 3 days and you don't want to get thrown into that. Just kind of lay back.
That's true. I didn't think about that. It's a good point.
It could make him appear as if he's a rat.
It's nice to stick up for people, but not if it's, you don't know them. You don't owe them anything yet.
No.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I didn't like Sebastian very much. That was Sid. And I didn't like him and Chris. I thought Chris reminded me of a Ken doll.
He reminds me of a serial killer. Like, I don't like him.
Like American Psycho.
Yes, I don't like it.
Yeah, that was no, I wouldn't. But Sam, who would you pick? Who would you think?
I don't know. Like you said, there wasn't a bunch of camera time.
Yeah.
I do like the Underdogs, so I liked Jacob. I don't think Donathan's gonna win or anything, but I think it would be great if it was all an act. If at the end he was just like, "You guys are dumb," and of course I've seen a black person before.
Yeah, he's dating a black person. He probably has a black boyfriend. You never know. Like he could be all kinds of cultured. We have no idea.
The other girl though, I'm sorry, the other black girl, I feel like
with the glass. Yeah.
Laurel. That's actually McCrae's friend. She's friends with McCrae.
Oh, that one. Okay. So yeah, I like her. I think she's smart. I think she's kind of laying low and doing what she has to. And I think she kind of looks like my daughter. She reminds me of my daughter.
Oh.
So, like smart and cute, glasses.
Like I said, I liked Jacob because my son's name is Jacob, so that was one good thing. And my son was always kind of the outcast and kind of quirky and socially awkward and would say the wrong things and always give too much information. So I kind of felt like the mother in me. I just wanted to go, just be quiet. Stop
and him being an indoor person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really hoping that his plan would have worked.
Yeah.
Because that would have been amazing.
They're so good at making you think that it's going to, though. The editing. It's disgusting. I'm like, oh man, I got so hyped.
Yeah. I was really hoping that they would have flipped the vote around and got Michael out, that
would have been amazing.
Michael's beautiful though.
He is. I thought he was 22. And then he's freaking 18. He just graduated from high school. That is insane. Where were these freaking guys when I was in high school? Because they were not in Memphis.
Good job. I know.
I mean, geez. There still aren't guys like that in Memphis that look like that. Sorry, there's not. I've looked extensively. None. Okay.
Maybe you got to move, girl.
I'm going to move someday. I got to get out. I mean, Memphis is okay, but it's just like, I got to get out of here. I got to go somewhere.
Come to Pennsylvania. Come live with Mom and Dad. Come on.
I don't know what I would do with all that snow. Like I had 2 little snow days in January and I was over it in like 10 minutes on both days.
Every time it snows here, I'm like, why do I live here? But I haven't moved, so.
I just never go out. That's all. It snows. I just don't go out.
She literally does not leave her house at all.
Where we live, we do not, like, they never give us a snow day. Mm-hmm. And it's like ridiculous. Like everybody will be off and we still have to go.
Where are you?
I'm like 20 minutes from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, okay. So you guys get like weather and seasons and snow and stuff and
yeah, but mostly cold and snow.
No.
Lovely.
Mars in the chat room says Michael is from Tennessee. Better watch out. What part is he from? Because he sure as hell did not sound like he was from Tennessee.
He's the only 10 I see.
That's hello. There you go. I just don't understand. These Southern people get on these shows and they sound nothing like me except Donathan. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something funny? I didn't need those subtitles when he was talking. I knew what he was saying. Isn't that horrible?
Did they put subtitles down?
Yeah, they did when he was talking at first.
Really? Oh my God, that's bad.
Yeah. Oh, Mars says Michael's from Knoxville. Okay, here's the thing. Knoxville is classier than Memphis. Like people move from Memphis to like Knoxville and Chattanooga. Like you're born here. And I'm not, look,
I
live
actually
in Memphis.
believe that.
I can talk about Memphis however I want because I'm from here. But you can't talk bad about Memphis.
Wait. I'm just going to say that I one time had a layover in Memphis and was in the airport, and the airport smelled like a toilet. I'm just saying.
Well, that's Memphis. Your plus Mississippi River's real smelly. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it smelled like a toilet. I was like, ew, it's like the subway.
Yeah, people move from here to go other places. It's like you're from, you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And you get the fuck out of here. Anyway, so.
Oh, by the way, Maria is coming to Memphis in the summertime.
Oh, okay.
So you need to hook up and.
Maria is one of our friends. She's played a Survivor game. She played, what was it she played in?
She played Survivor Real Foot and she played Durham Warrior Challenge.
Okay, so she's really good. We need to get her. We need to get her butt on Survivor. So.
And she slayed.
Listen, this was a really good episode. I just really loved it, and I love when people really screw up like Gonzalez did, trying to be a diva and extra and stirring the pot for no reason. Honey, it's the first tribal council. You do that after the merge when you really know each other and the shit's about to hit the fan. You don't do that to the first tribal council. No.
Yeah.
No.
I was really sad to see Jacob go, though.
Mm-hmm. I was afraid Donathan was going to go during the first one, and then I was going to have to go all mama bear on this freaking thing because I would have been devastated, really upset. Because, like I said, I always root for the underdog.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, me too. That's why, was it last season? Was it David Wright? Oh my God, I love David Wright.
Didn't he remind you of him or something? Like he was the scared, kind of skittish guy who didn't want to do anything. And then he ended up surprising everybody and really got in there and stopped being a chicken shit and playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
David Wright. He was the best. Oh my God, he's adorable little nugget.
Yes.
I read like the bios, and Jacob said that that's who he relates himself to.
Oh, okay. So see, he really could have.
We loved him.
Who on the show did you guys relate to the most? Like when you saw that person and what, and granted, just from who you saw, because they didn't give everyone camera time, you could say when you're watching it, oh, that would be me. That would be me.
Jacob, the indoor person.
Okay.
The shut-in.
The shut-in. Yeah.
I honestly didn't see anybody. Like I said, I was looking for thick thighs. I didn't see any. The only person that said anything about kids was Dominic, but he was, like we said, he fucked up from the jump. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to root for you, because usually that's who I gravitate towards. So there wasn't anybody I was like, oh, that's me.
I'm like you. I didn't see anyone that I would like, but if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Jonathan, probably because we're both Southern and we're both scared. And I would have been in that water with fucking floaties on. I mean, I would have been like, just try,
Yes.
I'm not a swimmer, but honestly, I think I probably would have gone in the water without them having to beg me. But then again, I probably would have been the person that they picked to sit out, and I would probably be like, guys, you do realize I can only sit out one time. Like, you can't sit my ass out every time. So you better make this one
Coast
count.
Guard for me.
Yeah. All I could think of was Phelan during that water challenge. When they're jumping in the water and going down that thing and getting the balls out, all I could think of was Phelan, and that's like, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, she's like, no, I can't. I'll lose my wig. I can't. Sorry.
I'll be over here. Y'all can do this without me. You don't. And she would be the one that they would beg to go in the water. And you know what? She'd probably go in there and show all of them. Who knows? I don't know.
Sam, are you good at diving, swimming? Is that your thing?
Listen, I don't think so. But you never know. Throw me in some water and see. It's not like I'm just going to give up and cry. I can float.
Everyone,
Yeah.
I feel like I probably could have just done it. I think I would have been really good at the basketball, though, like throwing it in.
Oh, really? See, I'm horrible at that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'm good at puzzles.
I actually made a note to myself that I need to go buy those puzzles to start practicing.
You get
puzzles, yeah.
I don't think that I'm good at those little slidey things.
Aren't you supposed to be standing on wood right now, Sam? Like barefoot on a piece of wood trying to stay stable?
Hey, Sam, there is a formula for those slide puzzles. Hook up with Kim.
Kim who?
Kim.
Yeah.
Matina. Kim Matina. Yeah. Message her.
She's like, really good.
Yeah.
Give me all your puzzles.
Yeah, no, she knows, like, she can explain to you there's a formula for it. So she was trying to show it to me, and, but
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a formula for slide puzzles, and she knows it.
Now, if it's a word thing, like, this is a tidbit about me a lot of people don't know, and I'm not ashamed of it. I love Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Like, I would be a freaking millionaire from all the puzzles that I have solved for these people that go on the show and don't solve them. Okay. I like one of my dreams is to be on Wheel of Fortune. If it's a word puzzle, I'd do it. It'd be so good. I'm sorry, Sam, what were you saying?
No, have you ever applied? Have you tried?
I don't even know how to apply. Like, I don't even know. Like, sometimes they come down, all the casinos are down in Tunica, Mississippi. And sometimes they have little tryouts there, but I never go down there because it's in Tunica, Mississippi. But I should Google it. But I love it. But see, here's the thing. I would get on that show and I would freeze. I would just get the pity $1,000 that they give you, because you automatically get $1,000 just for showing up, even if you don't figure out anything. So at least I would get that. But I figured out the game winning prize today, and it was pretty awesome. But they didn't. So I won like a car and $350,000 today, and I'll still look like this. Mars is in there. Can't wait to see Allison on Big Brother, but I would fear for her life on Survivor. I wish. I don't know what I would do on Big. I mean, I'm not a physical threat of any kind. Like, I'm not even that smart. I mean, I can't, like I said, I can watch Wheel of Fortune, but I'm not good. Like, I would be the goat that you would drag to there would be, but who knows? The goat just won on Big Brother. So, I mean, apparently that's the strategy now.
How long do you know? They put so many young, dumb people in there that what if everybody's just so stupid?
That would be the only way I'd win, Sam.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what?
I'm a genius. I could tell these people I'm a fucking rocket scientist and they'd believe me.
I don't know. They're all indoor kids.
I always thought about if I went on Survivor, and this is so funny that this guy lied about his age. I've thought about if I ever went on Big Brother or Survivor or something like that, you know, because I just turned 41, I would lie about my age and I would say like I was 30 or something. I'm 30 or something. But then again, I have such a big mouth. I would fuck my own self up and say something like, well, you know, when I graduated from high school in 1995, and they'd be like, how are you 30? How are you 27? And you graduated in 1995. I'm like a Doogie Howser. I'm like a genius. And they would be like, so dumb. They would believe me.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
oh, they vote your ass out.
That makes sense.
I definitely think that if you're on Big Brother and you're older, you should lie about your age and your status. I thought about that. Yeah. I think that I would say I was single.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Because I think they frown on like relationships anyway, because there aren't very many people in there that are married. Like Kevin was married.
Well, I wouldn't lie to casting. I would just lie to the people in the house.
And then they think if someone has children, that maybe, you know, if they get to the end, they're going to have, you know, this sob story about their children and then make, you know, put a guilt trip on everybody.
I just think that you're less relatable. You know what I mean? They're all in there. There's more people with no kids in that house than there are with kids. So what do they care? They don't want to hang with you.
That's true. And then you get stuck with the whole, they accuse you of mothering them and stuff. Like Kevin kind of came off as the dad of the house last year on Big Brother. I don't want to be the mom of the house. And I'm so anal about like picking up after myself that living with all those pigs would kill me, because they put pigs on the show. They don't.
They do. They really do.
Where the hell do they think these ants come from?
Celebrity Big Brother. They were not slobs, I have to say.
No. Mars in the chat room says, I think you're lying about your age. There's no way you're 41. Yes, I'm 41. Yes.
I'm even older.
Why would I lie about that? Why would I lie? There's no way. And Cats Are Awesome review said, I stan Donathan. Cats Are Awesome reviews. What does that mean?
When you stan someone?
I stan Donovan. I can't stand Donathan?
No, when you stan them, that means that you're a fan.
Yeah.
Okay, so see, I am 41 because I don't know what that means, and I should know that because it comes from an Eminem song, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but but I know it.
Oh, great. Okay, see,
people had to teach me on Twitter. I had no idea. I was like, seriously, Carly from my season. I was messaging her, and I kept going, like, "What does this mean?" And she'd be like, "It was something really easy," and I'm like, "I don't understand."
I'm right there with you. I have a 21-year-old son. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about half the time. And the other day I had a conversation with him and we were laughing and I go, oh my God, Jacob, LOL. And he turned and he looked at me, he goes, Mom, did you just acronym me? I said, I just said LOL out loud. I just said L-O-fucking-L. Who does that?
Oh, God.
That doesn't bother me as much as BRB. When someone says that to you in real life, it drives me crazy.
BRB. What? Just say be right back. Come on.
Or don't say anything. Just come.
Yeah. And are you just leave. And are you really LOLing? No, you're not laughing out loud. You're giggling. You're like, whatever that means.
Most of the time you're not LOLing. When you say LOL, you're not. You're just not. You want them to make people think that you are.
Oh, Cats Are Awesome reviews in the chat room says, I love Donathan. We were at the premiere at our school with him. Oh, wow. Well, you Cats Are Awesome reviews. You tell Donathan that we love him. We don't understand his name, but we love him.
We want more information on it.
We want more information, and he can contact us anytime.
It would be so funny if like they just made an error and he never corrected them.
Kind of like,
I'm not going to push it.
I told you the story about Famali, right?
They put me on the show. They'd call me anything.
Remember the story I told you about Famali, the baby Famali? Yeah. Where the lady, she gave birth to a baby, and then she was so exhausted from giving birth, she fell asleep. And when she woke up, they brought the baby into her, and then on the little bed thing, it said female. And she says, oh, it was nice. The nurses, named my baby for me while I was sleeping for Molly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, for Molly.
For Molly.
Yeah. That actually happened.
There was one of my teachers in high school, my history teacher, his wife was a nurse, and she was, what is it they call it, that works in the baby unit? The
NICU?
I don't know. NICU or whatever. But sometimes there were women that would have babies and abandon them, like drug crackheads and stuff, okay? And they would name them first. And they would just pick random names. Like one kid's name was Shathid, and it was spelled shithead. That's sad.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they change it,
Yeah. Oh, we've got, Minecraft. Oh, let's see here. Minecraft Big Brother Mobile in the chat room says, how does the twist work? I have to wait till tomorrow to watch it. Well, one of the twists is the tribe that wins the immunity challenge. They pick someone from the losing team to go to Ghost Island, and that person is immune they won't go to tribal council. So they're kind of making them safe. And what I'm gathering is Naviti? Nativi?
Naviti?
Naviti? Could have fucked that up all season. Naviti is picking their weaker players, who they think are the weaker players, and sending them. And then that person goes to Ghost Island, and they bust an urn, and they find out what if they either got a legacy advantage of some kind or an idol, or they get an urn that says you didn't get anything. So Donathan didn't get anything, and Jacob got legacy advantage that he willed to Morgan on the opposite tribe, and then lied and made a fake idol and kind of got busted and went home. Okay, that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that Ghost Island was a place that they had to stay at, and then once there was like 5 or 6 there, then they brought them all back to be a tribe.
That would be super cool if they did.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I just wanted Debbie to pop out somewhere on Ghost Island and just start telling stories. Just hanging out. Like, you go to Ghost Island and you do your thing, and then you're stuck with Debbie all night. Who wouldn't love that? I love Debbie.
I know. She's awesome.
Tell me some more. I just want to know.
I got to know her. And she's pretty awesome. And Maria won her buff.
Oh, did she? So
yeah.
Everybody knows somebody. Everybody knows somebody. I don't know anybody. I mean, I know people. I just don't, you know what I'm saying?
Hang out with me more. I know everybody.
I don't have anything signed. I don't know.
I started to say I don't, but I actually do.
See? Who do you know, Sam?
I don't. I went to Derek's book signing, so I have Derek's book. That's all.
Oh, I trump all of you. I actually do have something. I have an autograph. Okay, so there's a little story real quick. When I was 18 years old, there was a movie being filmed here called Daddy and Them. Daddy and Them is what I said, but you say Daddy and Them. That's how you say it down here. Mm-hmm. And James Earl Jones and Robert Duvall were down here filming it. And I went down to the Peabody Hotel with a little girlfriend of mine because we were like 18 and we could go drive around her little Ford Escort and we thought we were cool. Okay. And our version of cool was going and hanging out in the fucking bookstore in a very nice hotel, read books, because that's how nerdy we were. We were nerds. I don't care. James Earl Jones was in there. And I recognized him, and my friend really didn't know who he was. And she's like, who is that? I go, it's James Earl Jones. She's like, who's James Earl Jones? I go, fucking Darth Vader.
Seriously?
Yes, I go, Darth fucking Vader, okay? Oh my God. Shut up. You know who fucking Darth Vader is. So I grabbed.
Are you serious, Sam? You're not serious, are you?
No.
I was joking around because I've never seen the Star Wars.
we got to stop. Here's the thing.
Geez.
I got this pamphlet that you had to pay for, and I went up to him because I'm not shy, introduced myself, said I was a big fan.
Did you get an autograph?
And I love, will you let me finish?
Okay.
There's a point, trust me. I said I'm a huge fan, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, of course, the only thing I knew him from was Star Wars. And I said, I loved your voice in the Star Wars movies. Okay. And he laughed and he said, well, I wouldn't be like, and I can't even say it because I don't even want to like try to do an impression of it. He's like, I wouldn't be surprised if you hear it again. And this is like right when they started like writing the prequels that we don't talk about because they're horrible. But anyway, so I got his autograph and he left because this was before fucking iPhones. Okay. I didn't have a picture. And this book that I had him sign cost $10. And me and my friend didn't have any money. And the guy at the counter, I was like, I don't have any money. And he signed this to Allison and blah, blah, blah. And the guy let me have it. Like he let me take it.
Aww.
That's my one story. And I met Billy Bob Thornton. He came to my acting class in 1998. That was fun. But no, I don't know any like people like y'all know, like in this, you know.
Well, I've met a lot of people from Survivor, Big Brother. I got tons of autographs. Look.
God, here's the wound and the salt.
And guess what?
Take that salt.
I'm auctioning them all off for Reality Rally. So
Aw.
that'll be done next week. So I'm going to do them in lots of Big Brother and Survivor. I got Big Brother and Big Brother Canada and Survivor. So
that's awesome. Post a link, send a link and we'll post it on the page.
Yeah.
And put it in the comments too when we're done and people can look at, like, go see it.
Yeah, because I'm just going to do it in one big lot of Big Brother Canada, and then another lot of Survivor. So.
Okay.
And then I'll have to put a price on it. And then, ooh, look. Here's one of the best ones.
Okay, is that Rachel's sister?
No. It's Nikki
Okay,
Graham. Nikki Graham from Big Brother Canada.
Oh, okay. Because I've only seen one.
She is like an icon. Oh, here's.
See, I know Audrey Middleton, which is awesome, but like I've never really met anybody else besides her.
Who's that?
Howie, Enzo.
I actually met and spent some time with Donnie.
Did
Donnie?
you?
Oh, he's pretty.
Oh my
awesome.
God, what was that like?
He's exactly like he was on TV. He's like super sweet. And my daughter wrote him a note because we knew that he was going to be there, and he was like crying when he read it.
Aww.
Like that's how sweet he is. He's really sweet.
See, they need to have more people like him on there because he was so sweet and honest and real. And he even cried one night in the house and said, "I've never fit in, especially with young people like this, and you guys have made me feel so welcome." And I'm like,
I cried when he cried. I remember watching.
Okay. I mean, just it makes you emotional. Like they need more. Look, if anybody out there from CBS is watching, do me a favor, put some real people on Big Brother. Just
older people. No, older people.
Yeah, older people.
More mature people. You know, so the house doesn't look like a shithole every day. With
maybe someone like 34 with 4 kids.
Right. Yeah.
What's that?
I said maybe someone who's 34 with 4 kids.
Yeah, I know somebody.
Yeah.
I wonder who it is.
Size.
But seriously, someone that knows like not to throw their clothes in a big pile on the floor.
I'm not gonna lie. I would be cleaning the house, but I'm a disaster here.
Yeah, but see, it's different when you're outside of your own comfort zone, you're out of your element. You would probably clean more.
Yeah. For sure.
And because you don't want people to think that you're a pig.
Yeah.
So,
but even I was just going to say for the celebrity one, even in Marissa's after interviews, she said her advice was to bring every kind of shoe because it's disgusting, the floor is.
Oh, I don't walk around barefoot anyway, so that's not going to be a problem.
But like even you can't even do it with your socks.
Ugh.
Slippers, flip-flops in the shower, everything.
I would Mark McGrath that place. I'd be all over it with a Swiffer mop.
Yeah, he cleaned a lot.
All right, guys, let's wrap this up. We've passed the hour mark.
Yes.
Let's see here. Deborah, okay. Oh I'm losing my train of thought, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm usually better than this. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We will be back next Wednesday for episode 2. Or is it 3? This was like 2 episodes tonight, I feel like. But they're calling it episode 1. So we'll be back for episode 2 next week at, 9/8 Central. And you can find me on Facebook at My Weekly Meltdown. The page is called My Weekly Meltdown. Please like it. We do post when we're going to be on. A lot of people want to know when we're on. Well, you got to like it and go there to see when. Subscribe to this channel. You'll get a notification and you'll know when we're doing this shit. I'm also on Instagram at the.memphis.darling, and also I can be found on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. Deborah, how can people find you if you want to be found?
I'm in the witness protection program, so I don't.
Well, what the hell are you doing
now? At My Next Life Debbie, DEBI.
On Twitter?
On Twitter.
On Twitter. And Sam, do you want to be found or no?
I mean, if you find me, then you win a prize.
Okay.
She is in the witness protection program.
She is in the witness protection.
I'm just saying.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We have I can't pronounce your name. Says they use water wipe their poop off. To wipe their poop off. They use water to wipe their poop off. We always end it with something about bowel movements.
Yeah, it's always about poop.
Time. I gotta say, I hope they have wet wipes in the Big Brother house.
They do have wet wipes in the Big Brother house.
I am one of those people, though, that goes on vacation and won't shit for 5 days until I get home. So
I don't care where I'm at.
Yeah, but that's just me. I'm not a vacation shitter. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week. And if we do a show with Phelan between now and then, we'll post it. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week.